Okay, refreshing Twitch.
Wait, I hear you twice. No, it's good now.
Are you
Um,
audible?
I, I mean, I was hearing you twice, so.
Twice.
I mean, I was hearing you twice, so.
Nice.
But now is good. Now is we are audible. I hear. I hear.
Okay.
I was able to hear us. Okay, hang on. I'll
Uh,
type in
I started streaming, so I can
here.
restream now that we see that it works.
Oh, we can keep it this way.
Okay.
Hang on. I'll just start.
There you go.
You can do it. You can start.
Yeah,
you can
sorry, I
start
was just
while
being
I write.
respectful, and I should
No,
have.
it's good. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, welcome everyone, and yes, you have enjoyed a little making of how we are so glamorous when we are connecting. But here we are for a new installment of Pentiment, yet again. So, this is probably the longest time taking mystery in the modern age, and we are the stars of it. So, this time, here we are, of course, with Alex. Welcome, Alex, once again.
Hi.
Hi. And for
Yeah,
those
I'm just yeah writing on Discord.
Okay, no problem. And for those of you who have never seen and are probably wondering what are you talking about, this is the fourth installment, if I'm right, of our adventure trying to solve us the murder mystery implied in Pentiment. One of the most interesting and probably one of the most dashing video games for displaying, sorry, a historical time. We have been going through it with very, very glamorous guests such as Kate Cook and Adam from Ludo History. And today we are starting what we could call the last section. I cannot guarantee we are finishing, but very, very recently we witnessed a second death. The jury is still out whether it's a murder or not,
Uh-huh.
and it's in our shoulders basically to investigate it because hey, this is what we do every time we visit this town. So here we are. So
Yeah, so I wasn't here last week. So can you
mhm.
briefly recap what we did, or what you did, in the last couple of hours? Hi, Kate. Thank you for joining.
Hey, hi Kate. Well, long story short, I was enjoying the critics from Kate because we didn't none enough, but
Yeah.
that was expected. And
He had
basically,
one job.
yeah, exactly. You you only had one none to do, and so, but basically,
Well,
sorry. And we already started as an older character coming back to the town grown up to pay our respects to poor old Piero, already passed away.
mhm,
And we came eventually we happened to come in match with the celebrations with the local celebrations of the
mhm,
year or annual party, and we were chatting with a lot of people, seeing how the tension between the inhabitants of the town and actually the prior of the abbey are raising up, and things are getting really
uh-huh.
sparking here. And we also
Okay.
took the chance to go to the forest during the summer celebrations because it's the spicy place to go. And of course, Kate was here. So we were going to what we euphemistically define pick up herbs. Wink, wink. And in the context of all these coming and going, we hear some fuss in the town. We went running there, and we discovered that someone had been a victim of a building crumbling down, and it's on the cards that it was probably not an innocent death. So it's
Okay.
our task now because we can keep our mouth shut to investigate this new crime. We are
I
given.
think at this point we
Sorry,
sorry, go ahead.
no, go on,
No,
please.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
I think
basically,
at this point we. Shit. Okay, you talk. Go.
yeah, this is the problem of being in Mars streaming. So sorry, but
Yeah.
basically, we are given a shorter period of time to resolve the crime this time, and
Hmm.
it's on the cards that this is connected with the previous one. But that's as far as we know. And now I shut up,
Hmm.
Alex, please.
No, I was just gonna say I think at this point we can rule out any uh non uh intended deaths. Like the natural causes don't, don't exist in this universe. I think. By the way, Kate Cook is in the chat is asking, who did you get executed at the end of the first investigation?
Oh yeah, actually it was pretty gore. Do you remember that one, Alex? That we witnessed our first beheading in the public town commons in 2 streams ago.
Was I there? I don't
Weren't you?
remember. I think. Oh no, wait. I think I did. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think you
yeah,
were.
yeah. True.
I kind of remember our both faces very baffled because it was
Yeah.
the name of the guy. Sorry, uh, this is my talent with names. It was the prior of the abbey, and we were accusing him because
Ferenc.
we Fering, thank you, because we don't
Yeah,
like the
Ferenc.
guy, and the consequences were well, French Revolutionary style.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got Ferenc killed.
Yeah. And this time, actually, I am. You told me that you don't remember going this far in this game, so I'm curious to
Oh.
see where your guts get you. So we have
Yeah.
different researching options. Mhm.
Yeah. Kate Cook in the chat also says she had him executed because she didn't like him the first time. So I guess it's it wasn't a bad choice to make.
It's the kind of character that makes a type. You hate him, you kill him.
Yeah, I mean, you're sort of supposed to dislike him. I mean, suppose it
Yeah,
doesn't give you that many reasons to like him, I guess.
yeah,
But that also, doesn't mean he should get beheaded. But still, if you, I mean,
yeah. Actually, I can remember that. I mean, hate him or not, the fact that we saw him being beheaded openly and quite explicitly still shock you. So I would say that, okay, poor
mm,
soul, or at least he didn't deserve it that much, ish.
yeah,
Yeah. So
true, yeah.
I am picking up as starters investigating here, especially because Our Lady of the Labyrinth, if I remember well, and I never do, it's interesting because it's opening to us for the first time the church here. I think this is the first
Oh
time in the
wow,
game that we can access here.
look at that. Is it
Hmm.
this? Is it similar, or is
Hmm.
it this? It's not the same painting as in the Abbey with the Dance of the Death, but it looks similar.
Yeah, it really reminds it. And I really like this
Yeah,
design here.
yeah, that's a labyrinth, but it's
Okay,
a
this
unicursal labyrinth.
disclaimer, last time, the very last thing we did in the last streaming was going through Andrea's dream, where he is basically recalling and regretting a lot about his life in the last years concerning his wife and
Hmm.
his son, sadly passed away.
Hmm.
And he's basically
Hmm.
dreaming going through this very labyrinth. So you can imagine the shock of him watching this design here now.
Oh, okay. It's his labyrinth. I see.
Mhm.
Yeah. By the way, Kate in the chat also said it's interesting. There's no obvious right answer to the first crime. Very unusual for games like this,
Mhm. Quite so.
which I think is, yeah. I guess it's the fact that you get to choose also like enhances replayability in a way. Like
Mhm.
it keeps it interesting. Because with murder mystery movies, once you've seen it, like and you know who did it, it's like there's not that much reason to revisit it. Um,
And at the end of the days, it's making the a little bit stereotypical morality of your decisions in the game, taking it, at least in my opinion, a little bit farther because it's not simply that you are good or bad; it's that you are taking more complex approach to people
mm,
and events.
hmm. Yeah.
Um, by the way,
Enjoy
yes,
the
I
one.
forgot to say that the bonfire was the name of the festival that we witnessed last time.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Hmm. And yeah, well, enjoy now until the murder. For newcomers or people with my memory, Ottilia was one of our former suspects because she suffered greatly due to the nobleman that we were investigating his death last time. But
Hmm.
now simply she is the very old lady of the town.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, respect to brother Piero. Oh, it's
Poor
sad.
Piero. I mean, we kept his life a little bit longer.
That's true. Kate says it's also a very ungamified approach, isn't it? In real life, historical life, you couldn't be sure who'd done what probably, but in a game, you can always get the correct person. That's true.
Good point. Really good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
So in a way, it's more accurate historically or life accurate than other murder mysteries. And she
and
says she's working on executing all the rest. So far, she's successfully executed two. I guess that yeah, very nice New Year's resolutions for 2024.
that's an interesting achievement for a video
Accuracy,
game.
no.
You kill them all.
Yeah.
Much more interesting than Pokemon, if you ask me. Now you have to kill them all. Um, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, Otilia is not the most religious soul in the world.
Mm, yeah, I mean, I guess when we started this run, when we started this playthrough, we were also, were we playing the very Christian, or the very religious way, or did we took in a different approach? I don't remember actually.
If I recall well, okay, we have given Andrea so many backgrounds that I hardly remember. I remember there is medicine.
He's a very yeah, he's a very well-rounded person at this point.
Andreas was the reason we talk about the Renaissance person because he has done everything.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
he has something on medicine, something on logic, if I remember well, and we
Hmm.
gave him some time staying in England, and that's the extension of my memory.
Yeah.
Um,
I think we said we'd be nice at the beginning, and then we just we gradually fell into
yeah,
heretics. We were
as
polite heretics, Kate said. Yeah.
I think it was possible to feel how Christmas was crushing our souls while we were playing, so we
I mean, yeah.
projected on.
We were horrible people in Stray Gods, so we were trying to be polite, but then yeah,
That's an interesting,
we
interesting approach for new future games. We start good, we finish bad. I like it.
yeah, it's we just can't help it.
It's a pity we are not playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oof, yeah.
Um,
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Max, for
oh,
22 months. Wow, thank you so much.
wow, thanks, Max. Amazing.
Yeah,
Polite heretics. Beautiful, beautiful
yeah.
definition, Kate. So this yeah, this
There's a
design. Oh, sorry.
well, we should have played this scenes around Christmas because look at the background.
Yeah, I, I mean, well, it's almost ish time. Okay, Sister Amalia.
Mm,
And well, let's say it's a revival. We are still longing for the three wise men.
yeah, I mean, in my mind, like I'm still living on 2023 time, so I guess it still works. I don't think I've
You know,
adapted yet.
a time war will finish when the marvelous new Indiana Jones game will be released.
Okay, are we starting it?
Um,
So
I'm just letting you go. Release the Kraken.
okay, so this is something that we saw yesterday was released, and I thought, seeing as we're streaming today, we're talking about historical games. It has nothing to do with Pentiment at all. But I just that there's a trailer that came out for this new Indiana Jones game. It's called Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which in and of itself is a horrible title. I think. I mean, the Great Circle, is that the best you can? Okay, never mind. But the thing is, the trailer, it looks, in my opinion, it looks so awful. It's horrible. It doesn't look good, and for various reasons, I just want to rant a little bit about that. I guess, like, I don't know where to start even. So like it's set in between different movies, so I think it's like 1937 or something like that. But the game is sort of takes the approach where you um like I guess you travel around the world, you look at different sites or something, and there's and at some point Indy realizes that all of these sites are like positioned at this on the same line, and if you draw a line across them, it's like a circle around the world, and that's what they mean by the Great Circle. Like all these sites are on the same circle around the globe, which is just stupid. I mean, why? Who comes up with that? It's who care? I mean, who defines what gets in the circle, what doesn't. Also, it's just looks sounds like it's a ancient alien approach again, like we've seen on the history channels. I mean, the history channel so many times with that horrible show, but like also then the Wikipedia page says that it's like you're supposed to travel to Thailand, India, Egypt, and Rome. But I don't know how they're gonna draw a circle around the globe where all of those four places are connected. Like, how do you? That doesn't work. You can't draw a straight line combining those four places. I don't think. I mean, maybe I don't know. The game on a gameplay perspective, also like what the like why is it first person? You have one of the most iconic Hollywood characters ever, for better or worse. That you just want to see, I guess. Like it should be the attraction of the game, I think, should be, or in no small part would be, that you know, get to see Indy doing things and you do perform, you control Indy and everything and everything like that. But why if it's first person, you just see hands and maybe a hat if you look up and something like that just sounds weird, to be honest, in my opinion. The character models also look very weird. Like they look like they were made for the PS3 generation. Honestly, like the lip syncing is horrendous. It's frankly a crime to have Troy Baker, waste the talent of Troy Baker on something like that. Like you have such a legendary voice actor, and then the character model doesn't adapt to what he's saying in a way. Like I don't know. Like there's just so many things in that, even that 2 3 minute trailer, that I was like, this is not good at all. And it's like made by a big studio. Like they could have done. I mean, I guess Bethesda recently, of course, hasn't had a good track record, but still, I mean, it just sounds weird, and everything about it sounds weird. And I really don't think it's gonna perform that well. I've heard someone say that maybe the first person is because it wants to set itself apart about wants to set itself apart from um Uncharted and Tomb Raider. Like wants to be doesn't want to copy that. Like it just wants to be its own thing, first person, new perspective. But I'm like, why? Wait, of all the things you could dislike or improve upon on Tomb Raider and Uncharted, the third person perspective isn't one. I mean, that doesn't, that's just weird. But anyway, that was my welcome. Thank you for listening to my TED talk. It's I guess we'll be having this conversation a couple of times, um, in the next year. But
And it's my pleasure to introduce you
anyway,
people to the Berserker version of Alexander Van der Bell. Welcome.
mm,
Jeff, better out of your
thanks.
system now.
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
I released all the bad energy. Let's get back to uh
Yeah.
to the game.
Yeah, sorry, but I mean, I think this was necessary, especially because let's not rule out the possibility that
Oh wait,
that
there's
game.
Latin.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, actually, it's this.
yeah.
Actually, I am remembering things about this section as I am playing because long ago since I don't. But this has a very interesting point because we have commented time and again in this game how well developers play with the use of text
Mm,
and transcription. And here,
mm-hmm.
there is a beautiful example of the mass being said first in Latin, and then this effect of rewriting on the original. Do you see the remains
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
old
yeah.
writing below? It's so
That's
graphic, so
cool.
expressive. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, we mentioned this before, I think, but the fact. Oh wait, here's more.
Mhm. So do you want to go for the exam or I translate directly?
No, I know I can read,
Sure.
but it's also nice that it's like it doesn't translate straight away. Like it remains for like I don't know, like 15 20 seconds, something like that.
Oh, that's me,
And
just
so
leaving it
you
there for you to enjoy.
oh
Sorry.
you click it. Oh no no
Yeah, yeah,
okay yeah. All right.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember that. No, that's even better. Then you can look at it because usually, I mean usually, very often with like Latin or Greek texts
Mhm,
in games, it's like either if they're represented like audio like visually, I mean,
mhm,
like it's that they're sometimes very hard to read, or you just can't look at the letters very well.
mhm. Yes.
or it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
And but this is fantastic. This is the way people should. I mean, this is the way to go.
Absolutely.
Um,
Because actually, this is
oh,
actually, I think, the sin of Greeks having made such a beautiful design in their characters, or in ancient Greek. I mean, because many times it's just the
mm.
aesthetic of the letters that matters, and the rest is it's not really important.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way you have like in Assassin's Creed Origins, you have
Yeah.
the so-called Latin inscriptions in Greek letters, which is
Wow.
horrendous.
Such that would be such a
They were
masterpiece
doing
to.
archaeology at the Roman ruins, Kate says. We
Um,
should go back to the ruins then, if we can.
we don't do these TED talks anymore. Well, I wouldn't say that we are not going for another TED talk about the same topic again, especially when there is a second trailer of the
No,
of
yeah.
Indiana Jones. But okay.
I saw there was a 15-minute Death Diary, but I'm not gonna watch it. I've seen enough. I know I've made up my mind. But
Not ready for
yeah.
a heart attack.
Uh,
I missed a chance. I didn't want to interrupt your beautiful rant, of course, but they mentioned before
no,
when
no,
we
please.
get into the church, they were mentioning the only piece of heraldry knowledge I have in all this game, which is that they mentioned the Malleus Maleficarum, the Hammer of Witches, a
Mm,
really fascinating book to read about. Of course, Adam is not here, so I wish, but I know for a geeky fact that it's the only book ever written to be absolutely shared and massively purchased by different churches in the Christian faith, and by different leaders in different religions. It's one of the most ecumenical
mm.
texts ever written, and surprise, surprise, is about how to kill women. So makes you wonder.
No. Mm.
She was a sinner. Yeah, let's use some logic.
She like
Places.
passes in the woods. It's not possible for her to have been in both places at once.
Yeah, we are using the public confession at Mass. Apparently, something that was real. I remember reading about this once. And of course, that's one way of obtaining information because it's what Andreas does here, basically witnessing crimes and obtaining information from lunches or different events. It's like Andreas is kind of the embryo of some kind of Scotland Yard in this little town.
Yeah, he's a detective.
Someone waiting for you.
Oh, it's yeah, okay, it's the same. Let me read it now. Dominance. Oh wait, never mind. It's good.
Sorry,
I'll get it.
there is
No, no,
more.
no, no, no. I'll get it the next time.
There's more coming. Although I guess
Yeah,
is repeating the same sections all the
yeah.
time.
I think the same thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes sense. And the
that
highlights.
was what like.
Mhm.
Is this like standardized? Is this like a formula or something?
Oh,
Um.
well, I will say I will guess is standardized is the most accessible and referential one nowadays. Well, nowadays.
No, wait. It's
Really?
hang on.
So
It's
1 second.
no. It's actual. It's it's not original. I mean, they didn't create it for the game. It's actual. Like it's from this big book of prayers. I only find a Dutch version. Let's see if I can find an English one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. List of Latin phrases. Um. Okay. Okay. No, I think it's Sacrament of Penance. I can find.
Mhm.
It's the absolution case. Okay. Yeah. So it's yeah. Okay. So it's a historical text that we're seeing here,
Oh. Oh.
which is great because I remember in AC Valhalla you have also like priests who speak Latin in like the streets in the same way that you have like Greek NPCs talk Greek in the background in Odyssey. But I stood around, like I stood next to them, or I hung out with them for hours, trying to make sense of what they said and look up what they said, but I couldn't find anything. Like I think it was just lorem ipsum things. This is good.
It was the kind of plan that you decided was cool for a weekend, or
Oh yeah, it was a very spiritual weekend 2 years ago, or no, 4 years ago. Wow.
yeah. Yeah, I'm with Kate. This is the pretty standard
Mm,
Catholic confession. Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Confess, you get a penancy, and then you get the absolution. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you can watch some streaming and come out with your soul clean, two for the price of one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would absolutely. It's kind of ridiculous because I perfectly remember that my grandparents on my father's side could perfectly recite this type of sentences by
Mm,
heart, top to bottom, without having a clue what they were saying because they were raised in this
yeah.
Latin mass still in the 50s, and it was. I remember it a lot of times when I was studying epigraphy as how the phenomenon of
Mm.
listening or watching Latin doesn't have anything to do with understanding it. It's very curious.
No, it's yeah. I mean, and today even less. I think it's how many phrases do people still have to learn by heart in school today.
Hmm.
I don't think that's yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, but is it better to have them learn something by heart that they don't understand? I don't know.
Yeah,
But
and I mean, I'm sure they just guessed it had something to do with Bible and something they knew from the context, but it was just purely
mm,
phonetical repetition of a locution. It's quite interesting,
yeah, true.
especially when you know that sometimes around tombstones in I mean original Latin tombstones there were people reading out loud the content of tombstones, so probably there was some connection
Hmm.
between the oral expression of that one and people knowing who was there or what was the rite or ritual going on, kind of like the mass thing, the very sound of the litany is understood, not really the translation of the message. And this is my
True.
TED talk for today. Sorry.
No, TED Talks are cancelled. Kate said. So we'll, but yeah,
The translation. Yeah.
move to translations. Yeah,
Yeah. Though
I
I
mean, and,
must.
and the entire polemics of translating Christian or religious texts in the first place.
Yeah. The very time of the game actually.
Mm. Don't you bring Saint
Hmm.
John?
Yeah. Good point, Kate. Yeah.
Mm.
The, it's, it's quite. I don't know why I'm speaking about epigraphy so much today. Sorry, but
No, go ahead.
it's it's
It's
inter-
interesting.
yeah, I mean, you know about this church reformation, but a little bit later, let's say almost 500 years. But basically, after Vatican Second Council, they changed this. They also changed this thing in the Catholic environment, Latin to Romance languages, and they also stopped with the mass with the priest backwards, giving his back to the rest of the people, and they started giving the mass looking at the audience. And that was a
Mm.
surprisingly good change for epigraphies because many, many, many small churches all around Europe had to be refurbished and they had to physically move the altar because it was not designed for the new setup.
Mm.
And that little piece of refurbishment all around Europe led to the not surprising discovery of a lot of Roman epigraphy. So thank
Mm.
you, Vatican
Look at
II.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So yeah.
it
So
it was a great day for
yeah.
for classes.
Like 200 people, non-Catholic people around the world were like, yeah, finally.
Yeah,
Uh,
something new to do.
yeah, this is giving us 50 years of articles,
Yeah,
literally.
15 years of spirited debates.
Yeah, whether that's a P or an R.
Mm.
I really like the detail that they are using the candle leading just to hear better the confessions when they go whispering down. So we are using all the church techniques to discover the secrets of the town. Interesting. It's
Yeah.
like outsourcing.
Oh, it's our turn now.
Hmm. Shall we
No, change my
confess?
mind.
Huh. I don't remember if I've ever
I
done it.
wasn't here last night.
Oh, sorry.
I've never. I mean, I have when I was a kid.
Oh
So
no, I'm
Kate
in the
says run
game.
for it in the game. Oh yeah. Like I said, I've never made it this far.
Oh sure. Yeah.
So yeah.
Uh,
So go. Kate says we listen to the chat, and so Kate says run
okay.
for it. So
Hey, you are the
uh,
authority,
c-
check it. So
confess.
okay. Hey, we can do as traditionally Catholic people do and lie in the scenes. It's so funny, and
Yeah.
I know it from our experience.
Let's see. Oh no wait. She meant run away.
Oh, okay, I thought you
The-
went wrong for the confession thing. Okay, I was
I thought
surprised. I
run
must say.
for it. I thought
Okay,
that meant go
okay.
for it.
And this kind of
Well, this is
misunderstandings promote
yeah.
religions. Yeah.
This yeah. So two non-native English speakers are.
Well, hey. Anyway, I'm just discovering what happens if you confess.
Yeah,
At least here,
I mean, does it change? Does it change the story,
I hope
or
not.
does it have large? I mean, if anything, we're being polite. We're being the good Christian character. Uh,
And I see that
you know.
Andreas is going for it all. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah,
he he's
he's going
he's
for it.
wow, he's 2 seconds away from starting to talk about Indiana Jones. Sorry, sorry.
No, no. Ah,
Uh,
the thing
so
is, I the you know what the last film they did I liked that. That was a good film, but now they're gonna mess it up again. Um. Oh no. So Kate asked. I thought you were from Flanders. Did his background change, or was that just where you studied? I think we ran into a problem with save files, right?
oh, it's true. Oh
Some
wow,
weeks ago.
I had already forgotten that. Yeah, we had some little problem with
Yeah.
save files and some time warp,
Yeah.
as Alex called it. And yeah, we switch backgrounds in the middle of it. It's like we had some kind of TARDIS visit, and our background
Yeah.
and
The,
skills changed. Yeah.
and at some point there was. I think Adam was here as well for a scene that shouldn't have happened or something. It was very weird. But so we are we are from everywhere. The world is our home now. We have multiple homes.
We decided to go for Pentiment multiverse this time. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
So
yeah,
yeah, that was an unfortunate. Yeah. But
yeah.
so
I mean, we are just showing more faces of Andreas for the price of the same streaming, but or it's a very bad
yeah,
excuse.
true.
I must confess, no pun intended, that it's a pity because I remember that originally we went for some background expertise in. I think it was something like. We chose the dark one. It was like, did we choose something like dark matters or heretic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
occultancy
Occultancy
or
was
what?
it?
Or is that a word? I don't
Occultist.
know. Or
Wow, I
occultist.
envy
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
memory.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
That, yeah,
that would have been fun,
sure.
especially here. But
Yeah, I mean that's for next year when we do our second playthrough.
Pentiment 2, The Revenge.
Yeah. Kate
So,
says, "I like how London is a place of pubs in this game." Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I think.
oh, and now you are choosing the praise to. Okay, never seen this.
I like this. Yeah, this visual.
Hmm.
See, this is it's a good thing that we didn't run away from confession.
Well,
Now we have this.
yeah, I mean, I'm discovering something new in this game. Although I
Yeah.
must confess that the confession is making this too long, but yeah, which is realistic, I must say.
I mean, we're just doing all of it. Like,
Okay,
we
this is
confess for
really
everything we've
penitence.
ever done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
I
makes
mean,
sense. Yeah, my
we
Andreas
get.
should have run away from church, Kate. Yeah,
Yeah.
as he usually does.
I mean, it is called Pentiment. So.
Good point. Oh, come on. Haven't we prayed enough?
It's never enough.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, sorry. This is me. I guess that instinctively I press ESC. So sorry.
No, 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 it's okay. 3 Hail Marys.
Two Lord prayers. Okay,
How
we
many
were.
have we done? Is he going endlessly?
I think it
Oh,
feels like
three.
much more.
Okay, no, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Caspar is representing us all, basically.
True.
Oh, Penitent Man.
Oh, we were for a very long time
Yeah,
falling asleep.
poor
I guess
soul.
he has to confess now. He's asleep in church.
I don't know if that's a sin or a tradition. Oh, it's true. Sister Amali. Okay, I suppose it's pretty. Mm, good. Is that good? Where are you? Okay. I don't listen, but sometimes I hear such a good line when you want to recognize you're a gossip.
I don't listen, but sometimes okay, that's. I mean, it should be the other way around. You should be listening.
That's only when you really care.
Yeah.
Oh, Guy. Wouldn't it be beautiful if Guy is the murderer here so we can kill the two people we hate the most?
Oh, yeah. Another great comment that we can clip on Twitch.
2024, the year that Sasa went dark.
Oh yeah. Looks a bit pointed if you only execute monks. Oh, yeah.
For our thematic round of killing people.
Yeah, I think Sasa went dark a long time ago.
I think Tomb
But
Raider had something to do with that.
no, I think things went wrong with the infamous zebra incident in Age of Mythology. I think
Ooh.
that's where
Hmm.
uh yeah things went wrong.
Everyone has a past.
I mean, I didn't do it. It was Kate.
The oldest excuse ever.
What was I
Mm.
doing?
Looks a bit pointed if you only execute monks. Good point, Cake.
Yeah.
Very good point.
I,
Himself injustice. So the guy's misdeed come to light. Yeah, I mean, even if we don't think that guys' misdeeds are so important, I hate guys, so yeah, why not? Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to mention to you. But yes, the other day, Kate, not unsurprisingly, decided that we will do every action we could do just to emphasize and to pull the rope in this conflict between the Abbey and the people. So she was basically asking for the guillotine.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, to no one's surprise, but yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, right. Wait, Kate in the chat is saying, did I tell you guys I'm doing a Stray Gods play along screening for my first at the end of term? No, that sounds
Oh
amazing.
wow!
When you say play along screening, do you mean you'll play in front of the students and they get to make choices or and comment, or what do you mean exactly?
Yeah, what is the format? Uh,
Big lecture room. I'll play They Call Out Red. Oh,
oh,
fantastic!
cool!
Wow,
Wow, that's interesting.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the easiest game I've got where they can actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But,
Oh, it's,
but there is a time limit, of course, in the song, so they have to be fast.
yeah.
You have to contribute to Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's.
Hmm.
I mean, you have choices, of course, but it takes
Yeah.
so much longer to do that.
Actually, we saw
You have
that.
to shout quickly,
You really need the quick
or
ones
you,
to be there. Yeah.
Or you can have them bring like a green, a blue, and a red. I think is it a piece of paper, and they can hold it or something. Quite a chaotic group. They'll enjoy chat. Okay, in that case.
Only video games can make a teacher enjoy students shouting at her.
Yeah,
Oh, why is it going to? No.
that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually,
Is it? Is it?
sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying that we saw here in the streaming how Stray Gods is a very good game to give agency to the audience if you decide to let them in. So yeah, it's a great format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Till too. I always try to speak with him, even if he only tells me good morning, but because I love the character. And are you recording or compiling the result of the decisions and the reactions to them, Kate? I'm just so curious.
Mm-hmm.
Balthasar is the so it must be here. Okay.
Won't be recording. She says.
Yeah, I mean makes sense with
Yeah.
students.
It's a new module we're experiencing. Yeah. Is it a module on like reception, or is it more
Game
uh,
studies.
literature based, for example, or how does it work? Ancient Orange's modern world. Oh wow, that sounds amazing.
Oh wow.
You invented it. Wow, fantastic.
Are you sure you don't want to
See,
stream? I want
what?
to watch that.
Why? Why? Where were those courses when I was studying? Like
Yeah,
none of that existed. So
exactly.
your job is to invent big reception files. Wow. Okay.
Yes, for here to invent a session all for them.
That
Ooh, I
sounds
envy
that
you.
sounds incredible. Yeah. Wow.
Amazing.
Then I
Analytics.
need to.
Oh,
Oh, I get that.
yeah. Make them regret that you are going out.
Yeah.
Of course.
At least you'll have. Oh, wait. It's a great module. We're covering theater, film, sexuality, democracy, empire, translation. Wow.
Wow, I want to be your
That
student.
sounds. Yeah. Can
Please.
I travel back? Okay, in time and moved or something. I don't know. Like,
Wow.
just- okay.
Wow. With four nightly screens of
Wow.
theater film. Man, I made what?
Let me too much Medea.
Oh, good one.
Just for
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's you've set a great tone.
Yeah, exactly.
With yeah,
Basically, you want them to have clear that everything is going to get better from day one, right?
yeah. I mean, it's a nice evolution if you start with Medea and end with Stray Gods. I think it's better than the other way around.
When everything
Be
finishes,
nice
they
to the
will be
peasants.
puzzled and enlightened.
Yeah. We should be nice to the peasants,
Mm,
so
yeah,
they don't have it easy.
yeah. Actually, it's this. I'm going to be nice with the peasants for the same reason I should have approached the nuns, so Kate doesn't kill me. So, oh, now it's true. This artificial people
Oh, look
before.
at that.
I am a researcher.
Wait. Wow, an automaton.
Yeah,
This is
this.
medieval science fiction.
So of course you cannot call this punk steam or steampunk, sorry, because there is no steam. So how would you call it? Sweet punk? Sweat punk?
Just punk. Iron punk? I don't know.
Iron punk? Mm.
Metal. You call it metal. uh,
Peasant punk?
yeah.
As in the worship illustrated below on the carrots of money making. Oh, it's true. The Piazza San Marco clock in Venice has an automaton. It's true.
Mm. I mean, the concept of automata is much older, of course.
Yeah, sure. That's one of those things that
History
have
of
always
machinery.
made me wish that there was a real time machine. Because when you hear about these automatons in ancient Greece, like, how was that really? Please, why isn't there any depiction of that?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could answer that,
Yeah,
but yeah,
sure.
they list as moving statues, but yeah,
Yeah, those moving statues. True.
where does that idea come from?
Good point.
Yeah,
Well, summer nights in the Mediterranean are long,
yeah, I
and
mean, even in if you contemporary Mediterranean nights might end in you seeing everything move. Uh, the
and one morning, perchance someone could remember it, which is not always the case, and that was the seed of
yeah,
it.
I swore those machines were moving last night.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure. Yeah. Oh, poor soul, he has become philosophical.
yeah.
It's difficult to see how the required to make things.
Socrates. It is blue head icon. Is it?
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it like logician or something? I
I
don't know.
think it's logic, yeah, if I remember well.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the logical answers sometimes are just, party killers. Never be logical in this game. It's
Yeah.
okay.
No. Yeah.
Mm,
Dialogue system. Let's see. Uh,
It's your mind, sharper tongue.
see if I can find the
Mhm. Uh,
character creation.
yeah, let's not do that.
Oh yeah, though the blue is it's logician.
Mhm. Makes sense.
He excelled at logic, geometry, and arithmetic.
I mean, when you can be an occultist, why choosing logical answers?
Yeah. It says, I feel sorry for Casper. He just has to follow Andreas around all the time, listening to him talk to all these random people. Yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
it's like as a kid going to the supermarket with your parents. They always run into people, and you just stand there and you're just like, okay,
Activating your plant mode, just waiting for people
yeah.
to move. Um, Aesthetic, good for assistance. You must
He's
have
not
one.
even practicing his role. True, he was sleeping at church.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, he's working even less than Andreas the first time he came to the town, which is not easy.
Yeah, he's sleeping later as well. He's like father, like son.
Exactly, perfect student for perfect master.
Yeah.
Oh, Caspar, one day you will solve your own mysteries, your own murders for you.
Pentiment 2,
Caspar's
Casper's Revenge.
revenge. Oh wow, beautiful.
Wow, hey.
Hey,
Great minds.
yeah, tired minds think alike.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, now it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah. Can you
Hey,
imagine that?
hey, honestly, how much better of a title is Pentiment 2 Casper's Revenge instead of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? I mean,
Aha, here it
if
is.
you have to pick one of the two, one of the two.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I should have
Oh,
accepted the
wait.
invitation. These two people are the dullest witness and sources of information ever, but
Look at the chairs hanging at the wall. Is that how it worked?
uh, yeah, good question. Maybe he's just always waiting for more company, but it never comes.
Yeah.
Or
Kate wants to execute the doctor.
hey, we are open for requests, so
I mean, at the end, we'll let the chat decide uh, who lives and dies.
this time around.
Oh,
Um,
that looks good.
yeah. Yeah, whatever point is about Pieros, I go for it.
Uh, Yeah, was falsely accused of good
Hmm, that was a
righteous
hard day.
cause.
So we have beef potage, rabbit. Oh, rabbit and pan forte. Yeah, let's start with the potage.
You love Piero.
Mm, that will be a great prequel of this game. Prequel, the
Oh
origins.
yeah. Piero or yeah.
Pure unleashed.
Piero Unlimited.
Uh,
Making a coloring game. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
true.
Actually,
It could be like a
sorry.
very cozy game. Like,
I must confess, I was quite surprised the first time I played Pentiment that there was no more coloring or more interaction in that sense here. I
yeah.
mean, fair, it's a great game, but
I mean, those coloring books are making a comeback here, like recently. Like, or maybe just they just never went away. But I see more and more people like buying coloring books.
hmm, and actually here it's very common as a way to wind down or relax after a stressful day. Yeah,
Mm.
I guess it's the new yoga.
Yeah, good.
I've also okay. I am a geek of stationery. Confessions here today, and I have seen recently that there is an increasing trend of calligraphy books, kind of the same style of coloring books, just for this relaxing and unwinding. I don't know if it's
Yeah, yeah.
if
But it's like a couple of years ago, I started to notice that like board games as well and card games were making a return, and coloring books as well. Maybe it's like I think it was already before the pandemic. I don't know, but maybe the pandemic increased it a bit more as well. I don't know, but it's nice to see those analog things coming back.
maybe finally
Or
we are
like
starting to get
not.
tired of the screens.
I mean, I can imagine. I mean, when I was a kid, people were always saying that, oh, yeah, you shouldn't sit in front of the TV for too long. You'll destroy your eyes. And nowadays we have VR headsets everywhere. It's
Absolutely, yeah.
you know,
And you see people in the subway every day just like this.
yeah. I mean, true.
Screens.
Like there are days where I just move from computer to phone to PlayStation and back. It's like I don't
Actually,
think.
it's quite more accurate to say some days I don't, but yeah, that's routine nowadays.
Yeah,
Um,
that's it. Now can we execute Werner? He doesn't like peasants. Okay, we've made it. Let's shout at him. Let's we've made our choice.
yeah,
It's just
exactly.
dinner conversation. No?
Innocent or not, you are dying. I like it. Pentiment.
Another great quote that comes from the stream.
I just thought that Sasa TikTok was a little bit shy these days, so I'm giving it just some feeling.
Yeah. No, I think I think there hasn't been a single Rikyo Gaming Sasa TikTok since Heaven's Vault. So I think,
Ooh,
uh,
those were the days.
yeah, it's been a while. I don't know when was that? Was that 2 years ago? Or 1 year ago?
I think 1 year because I remember I was in one of those as a guest,
Yeah, you were.
and I remember those.
Was that?
Mhm.
I think it was season 2. Yeah. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think yeah.
kind of. It's just I remember that I was streaming that, and next week what's my thesis defense, so it's hard to forget, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. You're a champ. Okay, chat is saying we should read Agricola's De Invenzione Dialectica.
Always following the requests.
I mean, as classicists.
Yeah, and I mean nothing against, of course. And I mean, who doesn't like to read a good speech against Roman imperialism? I don't know if you're a Doctor Who lover, but there is this great episode in one of Peter Capaldi's seasons in which they are making some Pictus leader say the speech almost word by word, and it's really funny because they are making it sound like, okay, here she comes again with the same speech, and the Doctor getting tired because it's like, okay, stop with the propaganda, please.
That's true.
um,
By the way, in the interest of posterity, we should point out that when I say the chat, it's I refer to Kate, Kate Cook. So, just so everybody knows.
Shall we call her the power in the shadow?
I mean, but you're right. Uh,
Oh, come
it would
on.
look strange.
Oh,
People watch it without the chat. I mean, the actual chat, like the
oh, come
yeah,
on. Let's say that basically it's like 2.5 people, virtually three, streaming today.
yeah. I mean, we yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And I mean, if it wasn't for Kate, I wouldn't be remembering half of the things. So, conversation.
didn't finish all the food.
Didn't we? Oh, rich people.
I mean, you can just see that Casper is hungry, so he doesn't look good.
Yeah. She actually quite looks like the archetype of the peckish student, all the time trying to steal some food.
I mean, I guess he sort of is.
So who's left to
I'm
investigate?
still intrigued by those chairs on the wall. Hmm.
Maybe he was hiding the murderer's gun, and it was a chair hit that he used to kill the victim.
Oh, and hide it in plain sight.
Exactly.
Just put it on the wall like a trophy.
No one is asking.
Yeah, yeah, poor Casper.
Yeah, he was unlucky when he was given a master. I think we have to go to bed.
Hmm.
I think we talked about this last stream that we cannot sneak into the library this time. This when we come back at
Ah,
night,
no,
right?
that's an Act One thing.
Only no pity.
Or at the very, very early beginning, I think.
Yeah,
And that is also no. I think that what happened that also got warped in the save file thing, right?
did it? Because I remember. Oh
Didn't it?
well. Wow. Okay.
'Cause I think that we might have. I mean, this Andreas variant
Oh,
uh, did that, but then we we didn't see him do it, or we didn't control him, or something. I don't know.
is, aren't we staying here? You know, man, I have played all the Assassin's Creed you can tell, and I get lost in the map of this game. It's quite fascinating. I think that
I mean, it's not a. I mean,
there.
it's a great map to watch. So
Yeah,
we're
but
staying at the inn.
yeah,
It's a
yeah. At the beginning, I was going by instinct to the first place we stayed. And oh, what's with you, Killian?
mm,
Okay,
yeah.
nothing.
That's where we started today.
I really love the design of this guy. I mean, Samuel is just there polishing his sword.
Nico.
Sorry, yeah, but
Mm.
no, Samuel. But
Oh, this
it's
guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like
Samuel. Yeah. Ooh.
and the depiction. It's just that for off-topic reasons, I have seen a lot of illustrations of Europe, Eastern or Middle European soldiers in this period precisely until the 30
Hmm.
Years War. And not only this is spot
Hmm.
on, but it's all the strange and very flamboyant aspects of some soldiers depicted are here, like the unexplainable beard or the absolutely unmatching pieces of his uniform is such a dashing design. I really love what they did with this
Yeah.
character.
True. No, I mean, all the designs are great, I think, but this one, you're right. It has a very, it has a more distinctive look,
Yeah.
and Kate also says, look at the cute owls in the background.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's always a good time to pay attention to animals in this game. Yeah.
Can we pet the owl? I don't think we can.
Oh, that would be
It would be
amazing.
great if we could.
No. Oh, the raggedy
I don't know if
owls.
we can get there.
There they
Yeah.
are. I mean,
No, there's no way to.
no. I wish.
No, we should. They clearly are having a date, the two of them. So we'll
Yeah.
leave them alone.
Let's not interrupt.
Yeah. Samuel is guarding them. He's a chaperone.
Oh, can we see something? No, precisely. Huh. So here is Mrs. Thatcher. I mean, Mrs. Hannah.
Hmm.
Where I can find the murders. How Peter back. Peter being. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I just love this system of reminding you who's who with by the name. If real life had this.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's true. I mean, if real life had that, it would also be kind of scary, right? If you had like an app on your phone and I mean, that would be Watch Dogs.
I mean, well, yeah. On the one hand, people will get offended, like, "Don't you remember me?" But on the other one, I will finally remember names. So, yeah,
True.
that you could maybe make this kind of sci-fi eye contact, so you can see the name of people when you watch them, Terminator style.
Mm, yeah, true. Kate says, remember when they first invented Google Lens and that was going to be what it did? You could look at people and be reminded who they were and see their Facebooks and stuff on your glasses. Ooh.
Wow. Okay, testament to how unsuccessful that was is that I didn't remember it, and I will have bought that. Shall I
I,
have known?
I vaguely remember that's the one that was like 10 years ago or something like that.
Linking to shopping for their clothes. Well, that's what the internet is doing nowadays, linking to shopping. But yeah,
Mm,
have to see its early
yeah.
times. Of all.
I mean, Google is forced to delete that or something. Like they can't. Uh, what was the thing? They can't tie Google Maps to like your YouTube or your Google searches or something anymore like that. I think.
Oh, really?
Um, they or I mean they can without your official permission. I think.
Um, mm, okay, refreshing. But I mean, I don't have great expectations about marketing and
No,
advertisement going down. Yeah.
not at all.
Okay, wakey wakey. Okay, yeah, this is the first question.
Uh oh.
Yep.
What is happening?
All right, all right.
Hey,
Hmm. Another.
doesn't he know we like to sleep in?
I mean, it's a signature of this town. People don't really get their real
Yeah.
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh
Oh,
no.
let him. Oh, do we have to? Oh, there's no.
Yeah, there's no option. Yeah.
Oh no. Is something gonna? I don't like where this is going. It's the middle of the night. He should be awake. He had a long nap this afternoon.
Okay. Mm,
Oh no. What is this?
fake hope. Okay.
I won't let anything happen to you.
Well, if it was the first time we say this in this town, um, yeah, I
What
will
is
ask
this?
this question any day. What the hell?
What? What does it do it now? Okay. This is where we're going.
Yeah.
Why does this have to be at night? Why in the middle? Did he break into everybody's homes and wake them up?
Actually, I think that the only real reason that to make this at night is basically the visual effect. So these people have a sense for the show business, because yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There is no other motivation for this. Anything out yet? That's a great question, Kate. And the general answer to the question, did we find anything out yet? In this streamings are is basically no. Our investigation method, as usual, has been fooling around and asking during the foods, and yeah, commenting around. So we are playing a very peculiar justice here. Um, are you mad about the lowest shield favorite judge? Okay, I don't think this is going to make any difference, but time matter. Yeah, maybe we are paying the price of pulling the rope of the tension between the Abbey and the people. But exactly, we didn't even have a day to investigate.
You know that Johann keeps sleeping with his dead brother's wife. That's not your fault.
Yeah, but people is raising their fist, so they said their last word. I love this guy being the only one raising his fist alone.
I mean, he's angry because he wants to go to sleep. Mm, well,
And the moral of this situation, which I didn't want to spoil, is you never mess around with a midwife. Period.
mm, oh,
I love the question of this guy because yes, it's customary in this town. Yeah,
yeah, the horse. Yeah, it's a welcome party.
probably for you. Oh, sir, you get us in the middle of an angry mob. It's our local tradition.
Run, horse, run. Kate says.
Run for your life.
Release the abbot and all monks.
Did you imprison the abbot and the monks? I think so. Yes, actually, they don't let us in anymore. It's just that, yeah, Kate went quite berserker, and I follow her because, hey, funny. Yeah, the wrap up of all these gameplays must be really fantastic. It's like we went pious, good boy, heretic, revolutionary.
Yeah, we are. I mean, there's this idea of character consistency, which I don't think our Andreas fully lives up to.
This is like the sequel of what's the name? This is like Glass, you know. It's like one man, 50
Oh
personalities.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. It's Moon Knight actually. It's and that's why he sleeps in so long because he has a second life that takes place at the other time of the day. The Duke will murder him like the Baron. I think at this point everybody is dying in the
Yeah.
in the town.
Are you sure you want to send soldiers? They come in and they die.
We're starting an all-out war. Uh,
Pentiment 3, spill the blood.
Return of Piero.
Back from the grave.
Yeah.
He's old, he's Italian,
Piero
he's
strikes
angry.
back. So we send Casper back home. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I mean, it does.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. No, no, go ahead.
It was just stupid things as usual. But I mean, if he survives, he will come back home having witnessed a murder and a revolution and a soldier Raf coming in the town. So it's quite an experience of life for him.
Yeah, but do you want to bring a child to a murder trial? No,
Whew.
I mean,
Eh, this is fine drinks for everyone. Let's see. Oh, it's true.
oh, well.
Can we send Cas? Hey, we brought the little boy just to learn important things like no, we have taught him nothing at all in all the game.
we're teaching the boy, hey, dad buys drinks for everybody.
Okay,
Why are
so
we getting the whole town drunk first thing in the morning? They're still awake from from yesterday evening. They
uh,
haven't slept.
hey, this is the perfect plan if you want to delay the trial.
Uh, yeah, but I don't think we'll
Hmm.
escape it.
Can you imagine the nerve you must have to stand on a table, raise your drink, and say Otto could be an asshole? So,
They could be an asshole.
he could, but come on, man.
Uh,
Um,
Don't click it.
no, 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 no. That's fine for he hated the Abbot and the Abbey. Okay, saying he hated the Abbot and the Abbey here now is a praise. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But do we want to make everybody? How angry do we want to make people?
I must confess I'm choosing the sentences which have a better capacity of double reading. Like his reward in heaven will be equal to his good deeds on earth, which means that it was poor reward because it will be poor reward because he was a poor.
But wait, Kate is saying, "Burn the abbey, burn the soldiers."
Wow. I I am starting to regret that we didn't arrange a three-way streaming with Kate, and me simply saying yes, ma'am, because wow, this will have turned into Assassin's Creed in 2 seconds. Burn the church.
Somehow, Sasa streams all go back to arson.
Good point. I still remember that poor zebra.
The zebra. Ugh. But I mean, even before that, when we did Origins, Brianna accidentally burned uh, Egyptian people, and also not accidentally, fully on purpose, burned hieroglyphs on the ground.
So much for the Egyptologist.
Hmm,
Like actually, is in the first.
Tom's Connect.
Yeah, it's not the day to argue with anyone, especially with a soldier.
Yeah. I mean, he was very, with the sword. I mean, he was very,
Yeah, let's
what's
get
the word?
it.
Public with it.
Yeah, he didn't really hide it. By black magic. He got himself killed by black magic.
Yeah.
Oh, then yes, it's dangerous. Golden.
Or gold. Oh wow, they mentioned golden.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
The rocket cat.
Oh, we have those miniatures. That cat.
The
Can we
rocket cat?
screenshot that? The
Oh,
rocket cat.
okay. I will try with all the names that we can click
No, no,
now.
no, we we have this recorded. It's fine.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But
Grandpa
yeah,
me, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
The rocket cat. That's amazing.
are you considering a new avatar picture?
I might think about it.
Or? is It's like the best preferred version of Elton John's biography, The Rocket Cat.
Yeah, the rocket cat. Yeah.
Hmm. Shall we push poor boy? Because okay, yeah. Something relief. Friends, I know you're worried about your family in Salzburg. You're right. Artist apprentice, a professional soldier. Yeah, let's touch his heart. It's so beautiful to see Kate going berserker in the chat in protection of Caspar.
I mean, he's a kid. He has nothing, to do with all this. He's just here.
Actually,
It's the sins of the father.
And literally so, and actually one of the unluckiest guys ever to be destined to any base because wow, coming to this town without any choice,
I
not
mean, he
right.
was promised a nice getaway from London or Flanders or wherever it was,
Yeah,
everywhere. And yeah,
go to Europe, you
now
will
he's
have
at a
fun.
murder trial. Go to Europe, yeah, spring break, and now he's at a murder trial.
I am sent to drinks. I am. He pass away. I am. Louis. Oh, it's true. In this part, the sanctuary and in outside of the church is closed because Guy wants to shut it down.
Hmm.
Yeah, burn the church. Yeah, I am following Kate. It's so funny. Where is the thing? I think it's very telling of our gameplay today that the face of Caspar is progressively getting sadder and more desperate.
Yeah, oh no, you're right. He's looking down. Oh.
Told me
I
to.
mean, he didn't have a lot. He didn't have his 8 hours last night.
That starter, yeah.
Wait, are priest little goat's life? I'm very happy for your goat. Okay,
Yeah, it turned to be the, yeah.
that's a sentence from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I think, from one of the Alcibiades scenes.
Strange that you can help with course. Nope.
There isn't even a kids' table where Cosper can hang out.
Good point. Describe it that way.
Like a bloated pig in the sun. Must you describe it that way?
That very next day. Uh, yeah, he was fortunate.
Pilgrimage.
Hmm. That's the way to carry a child.
Oh wow, yeah, look at whoa. That's Martin.
Mm-hmm. Sure. He
Oh, okay.
he grew up ish.
He grew up. Yeah. Oh, well, now he's yeah. He's
It's more.
carrying kids like that.
Okay. It's is this
Martin
the kind
Luther
of
King
reply
Jr.
to say to someone that we don't really know? It's like here I am trying to figure out some friend's death.
Just casually,
Martin
what
the
I do on
thief.
vacation.
Oh yeah, I agree, Kate. Andreas shook head,
Mm.
face is so cool. I can imagine developers saying, "Okay, we are going to need this a lot of times, so we need a really cool shocked face." It's like, come on, recognition. And that's the face of someone who is working hard from early in the morning because someone decided to buy drinks for everyone. Poor boy. No, it's over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that boy. Hmm.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Do we already have to go to? Yes, no more options. I think we have to go to the card games now.
Hmm.
Here, let's connect. I mean, it's not like we have any option.
No, I mean
What
we get to look at this character model again.
if
Launching
you
it.
remember that if you want to see a card that matches what's in
Ooh,
front
it's
of
a
you?
game within a game.
Yeah. Do you like these things?
Depends on the game in the game.
Yeah.
uh, I remember I didn't like. I mean, sort of like the one in Valhalla, like the Orlok one.
Hmm.
But then in It Takes Two, that one I really enjoyed all of the mini games. Those were fantastic.
I must confess that I always have the feeling that they are like breaking the joy, or breaking the game. It's like I am into this or that, and this is always like popping in.
Yeah, no, I mean it can break that, but like in It Takes Two, it's really like it's this brief
Hmm.
game that you can just and you play for as long as they're all optional as well, like so you can just skip them.
Hmm.
But like I'm not the best. Like if you or like if my friends ask me for like a card game, like and they need to start explaining rules when we've been when it's like 10 p.m. Like I'm not gonna listen anymore. Like I can't, my brain can't process that at that point. Like and then every person in the room has like a different variation that they know on the card game, and it's like and sometimes I have those same things with games like these, but then It Takes Two, they were fantastic. The Orlov one was a bit different, but it was still fine, I think. But I'm trying to think of one that I really actively hated. Mm, that I just couldn't
For the
think. I
cards,
don't know.
this is my own.
Um,
Exchanges and my own. I think I can figure out a win.
maybe
Okay.
in like earlier Assassin's Creed, they think I disliked them more there.
1,000. That guy has death. Okay. I hate the game in The Witcher. Oh, yeah, it's true. I hate the way in The Witcher too. I think I totally ignored it as much as I could, of course.
Jedi Survivor last year, that you had mini games there as well, like like in the movies, in the Star Wars movies, you had like the Falcon, you have like the table with like the monster holograms on it. Like it was like a variation of that,
Hmm.
and that was fine. That was nice, but that was also quite difficult sometimes.
Okay, someone bets. You have to bet.
Oh, the ones I didn't like very recently, I remember, Spider-Man 2 has mini games, and those I didn't like.
I played it. Really?
Yeah. I played it. I just needed something over the holidays to take my mind off things, and it was a good mind-numbing game. Um, but I mean,
As a Spider-Man
I
will
don't
be. Yeah.
think it should. I don't think it should be nominated for everything it is. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad per se.
So when you are logical, you are seeing the percentage of probabilities that you have to win in Andreas menu. Wow.
He's a mastermind.
He will be expelled from Las Vegas, but here,
Yeah, yeah.
so it wins.
Oh, we're not playing for money.
Alright, let's play the game now. Okay, let's play with the base that I have half understood the rules, but six is six. I'm losing options there, so stay. I mean, you do it, I have to do it. No.
I mean, 29% isn't
Yeah,
that great.
racing, especially because this guy lost his kings.
Hey, percentage is increasing.
Yeah, There's one out, and the others have lost their possible matches. So
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's all right. So it's just one in three, so it doesn't say that much.
oh, that poor guy has lost all his kings. So I'm betting, of course. Eh, and no sixes. So there you go. Ooh, 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 another four for you.
I do like this idea of
Mhm.
like recreating a historical game in a game. Like
That
that, I do like.
that's a point. And actually, I'm wondering all the time if these cards are based on some real reference because there is an
Mm.
amazing deal of studies about original card games. Okay, I
Yeah.
yeah, I should fall. I am as fortunate in these card games as in real ones because my
Oh,
chances have,
zero. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, all the
You
sixes
had
win.
50. Yeah.
Eh, it's like,
Yeah, but like the study of games in the past, not about the past, but in the like it's only recently taking off, I think, and that's a way to increase awareness of that, and that I do like those possibilities.
that's a good point. You know, I don't know if well, I don't know. I don't remember because actually, I must confess that I didn't even remember this game in the game. So that's how much I love them.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure if okay, our ultimate objective is just winning or just losing all our money, which will be more realistic.
I don't. I think. I mean, it's not a very um, what's the word? Like win-based game.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
good point. It's not like,
like
yeah,
it's not like it can halt your progress if you don't do well at
yeah,
this game. That's not how it works. Kate says we're supposed to be finding information about the murder.
but it's not like they are very chatty. Okay, yeah, now they are spot
Oh,
on.
66%.
There you go, matching.
Andreas win. Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
Although I have always understood that people get more chatty when they start winning, but I don't have money enough to let them win all the time. So
That's why we brought everybody drinks in the morning.
exactly,
Mm.
lose their tongues. I feel is this guy okay?
Mm.
Yeah, have to. Yeah. Hans is letting something go about Hannah, and actually they were talking about the peasants' rebellion. But I must confess that I am
Mhm.
paying more attention to try to understand the rules than to their chat.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, I'm playing my queen anyway. Please not be a queen. Good. Oh, and a king. Good. I think I'm starting to understand it maybe for the second and third time. And oh, another king.
I think
13.
there's a way that you sort of made choices the first time you played it, and that didn't have this, or
Um,
that led
I,
you to through a different path.
I don't know because there was a moment in the inn when we couldn't leave the building and we had to come here to play. No option, non-negotiable. So probably it is designed to
Yeah.
be a must here.
Mhm.
And I mean, they made all this amazing
Makes sense.
design for the cards, so they wouldn't waste it.
Yeah, true. I mean, to be fair, Stray Gods also make so many songs that
Hmm,
you don't hear on a single playthrough, so
good point.
or
But I
like
guess
entire different levels.
Stray Gods and this game have that in common that if you're a little bit like into video games, it's really difficult to resist the temptation of trying different versions and different gameplays with different alternatives. It's really,
Yeah.
calling for this.
And I think the problem, or the problem, like the thing Stray Gods had is that it, not that many people bought it. Let me try to find like
Hmm.
Pentiment sales, how this one did, because they are. I mean, I think we mentioned it before, but they are quite similar in certain respects.
One more. Let's see if they speak because they are winning.
Okay, so on Steam, Pentiment says 150,000 units sold, 2.2 million gross revenue, which isn't too bad, I think. That's pretty good.
Respectable, especially considering the type of game. Because let's be honest, it's not the massive sales game as we know it today.
True, yeah. I mean, Obsidian is definitely a larger studio than, uh, you know, than Summerfall for Stray Gods, of course. But I see Stray Gods through Steam made 1.3 million, so it's yeah about half of what Pentiment did. But it only sold a third of what because Stray Gods is more expensive.
Well, yeah, good point. For now, although, oh, I never
Um,
thought about it. There are not too many games which are rediscovered years later just because they go on sales or something. Is a quite or used to be quite a common phenomenon with some movies, but
yeah,
I never heard about that with video games.
true.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah, they
Okay,
sold a lot on Xbox, which yeah, because it's Obsidian is yeah Microsoft subsidiary, so I guess that's
weirdly,
why. But
yeah, it's
yeah,
weird.
this game I think it's Pentiment is isn't it Xbox PC only? Is it
Well,
on
it's
PlayStation? I don't think it
no,
is.
it's not. I look for it. I wish.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So it's because I think Obsidian is part of Microsoft, isn't it?
Um, is it? I always get lost with this company wars. I must confess.
Uh,
Three players. Yeah, I am
so
not good.
they made I think so the last thing for PlayStation they did was Outer Worlds in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after that they were
Okay.
or okay, let me see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
This
became acquired by Microsoft in 2018. Yeah, so it's pretty
good
recent.
good point, Kate. This
Yeah,
game is really fitting for Switch. Yeah.
this would be perfect for the Switch.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like exactly like Stray Gods, it would be perfect. It's not a very demanding game. You don't need quick controls for this. It would be absolutely. It's a perfect game for that.
Quite addictive for commuting, I must say.
Yeah, I can imagine. I guess you would miss your stop on the bus if you're playing too much Pentiment.
Wow, I have to confess that happened to me, but with a Game Boy. So,
Oh, really?
grandfather is speaking
Nice.
here. Man. Um, uh, let's go straight. So, Italian speakers in the room.
Gentri Dottori.
Hmm. There's
Traveling to Flanders.
there isn't a more fascinating linguistic feeling that the fact that okay, we can all speak in Italian. They are translating. Thank you. But
Mm.
it's a fascinating linguistic phenomenon when you speak Spanish and you're reading Italian, and without having ever
Ah,
studied
yeah.
it one time in your life, you understand 80% of it easy. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's like
We have a similar, though slightly less. I wouldn't say 80%, but like 60% with German. It's similar.
makes sense.
I always say that, or I always thought that Dutch is like German but easier. because we don't have a case system. So
And he really,
Kate says she's never done any Italian, but did do Spanish A level, and she relies on that to read Italian scholarship, plus some Latin, I guess.
yeah, exactly. I mean, those two, yeah, exactly. You have Spanish background, Latin background. Yeah, virtually you can live in Italy.
Because for me, it's French. That is the common denominator, and Latin.
Remember, hey, this guy
But
is.
I think Italian is easier to understand. Like if you know French and Latin, I think Italian is easier than Spanish. I think, or at least I have less trouble understanding it, reading Italian than reading Spanish. I think.
Yeah, very probably because the
I don't know why.
Latin roots are much more present in Italian. In Spanish, there's some other influences like Arabic and so on. Yeah,
Yeah, true.
and some really strange and etymological mysteries.
Mm. Kate is asking what kind of classicists we are. I mean, Andreas is. I'm sorry. What kind of classicist Andreas is? Do we know,
Uh,
Pliny?
Good point. Yeah, it's embarrassing to say that I'm not so sure about our own past, but
I mean, the thing is that with the save files,
yeah,
it's anyone's guess.
yeah,
It's
this is like Thomas Crown mystery. Basically, we are not so sure about our own past.
yeah, but we know Pliny, so we can role play him in that respect.
Yeah, it's like playing with advantage.
Mm.
It's very boring. So how come that I am more interested in this chat in Italian of these people talking about Pliny the Elder than I was in the card game? University really messes your
Yeah.
brain. It's quite boring. Talk about the murder. Yeah. So yeah, Pliny is great, but do you know anything about the murder?
Yeah.
Now there we go.
What would be interesting is if no wait, never mind. I'm wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a good one. For a while, a few years ago. Okay, the last sentence is very unfortunate. So
Yeah. Oh, that's not that.
yeah, yeah. Happened right after it happened at least. Yeah. Hmm.
It was really
Hmm.
her parents' house. Kate says all of off board.
So happened very.
I think
Wow. Sorry.
think you've decided on Werner. He revealed himself.
That would be like the protocol equivalent of saying, "Yeah, it's terrible. Did you do it?" Come out. Fair question. Hey, the shock face is interesting, but the thinking face of Andreas is also.
Yeah, the thinking face too. Yeah, wow. Is he looking at us? Is he like at the camera?
Uh,
It's like the voiceover in like a TV show.
I was thinking that he's like, when book authors take a picture for the cover of the book on the back part, and it's like,
Yeah,
you take a
true.
screenshot black and white, and there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I'm gonna use the cat, the rocket cat.
is this
Hey, whoa! This is yeah, huh? I could do this.
your
This
face?
is yeah. I heard there was an accident at the mayor. I
Yeah,
mean the city hall. Yeah,
yeah, failing
it's secret
metrics.
language.
And
I-
what? Now I,
Are
I
they not translating it?
Yeah, sure. I was just leaving it for you, but there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they say I heard there was an accident at the city hall or
yeah.
town hall. Yeah. This is just be this is English test now for me.
um, yeah, okay, let's start messing. È stato un omicidio? Mhm.
So we are the only ones understanding the Dutch. I mean, Andreas is the only one understanding the Dutch.
Yeah,
Yes.
logically so, yeah.
Because the other ones don't respond to that.
Though they were speaking in Italian, assuming that he didn't speak it, but maybe he's just
Mm.
pretending. Somebody know.
I wonder who they had to write the Dutch now. Do they have Dutch people working for them?
Good question.
At
Um,
this point, I also can't tell if it's Dutch or Flemish, or like if
I think
there's
I'm.
differences. But you
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, no, please, I interrupted. Go on, please.
No, no, no. I was done.
Just I like Kate's theory. I think it was himself lurking. So yeah, let's go on with the accusation.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, good question. Actually, I must confess I am messing around this very much in this gameplay, basically just to show options. But yeah, I am regretting friendly Werner a lot.
I mean, this is how he outed himself.
Hmm.
So
Enough. He doesn't have a scar anymore. It's completely vanished. Hmm.
is he a changeling?
More thinking face. Oh, tavern fighting, of course.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess that's what happens if you get everybody drunk in uh the morning.
Maybe Andreas didn't have enough murder, so he wanted another one.
That's for Pentiment too. Smeltila.
So a guy speaking in German and a guy speaking in Italian going for a fight because they don't understand each other. So this was possible without football. Interesting.
I mean, German is English here, I guess. I wonder if you could play in German.
Oh, good question. Oh, I never thought about that. Can you play this game in other languages? Oh, good.
I know Kate, but other Kate Miniti said that she
Mhm.
once played Assassin's Creed 2 in Italian, and that was a great experience.
Okay, must be. Oh, you
Oh,
can?
Kate Cook
Yeah.
says you can. That's
Okay.
cool.
Oh, I'm curious. Start punching. No, I'm not doing that. Stay away or
So
shout
anyway, I
for.
started blasting.
Yeah, and that's why I'm starting with these two. So, shall we get involved or let them fight for their booze?
I mean, we don't want to eh, solve more murders, do we? I mean, if someone
Fair,
dies here,
fair.
stop them.
Oh yeah, they're calling the professionals. Yeah,
Mm,
Grosjean.
I do. Grosjean, that's the two big ones. I think.
So there you have your possible avatar picture again. Why a rocket
Yeah,
cat?
the cat. Oh wait, wait. I'm gonna take a quick. It's quick.
Yeah, sure. I am taking my
What's that?
own, of course. The rocket cat. Maybe he saw a vacuum
Rocket
cleaner and
cat. beautiful.
Absolutely, and quite realistic in the gesture cat. Sorry, I get lost with cats.
We all do.
Yeah, that's the signature of this century. Okay, for Grosh.
Mm.
That's the way. Oh, oh, sorry. Yeah,
Nico eating again.
yeah, sorry. I clicked on. Yeah, I it will be amazing if this game wrapped up just with the journal of Andreas. Just telling, I remember the first week when I saw the murder, and I remember the second time I went when I provoked a tavern fighting.
True.
Let's go to
And
the mill.
they could make a movie out of this and then start at this scene and then like freeze frame them. You probably wonder how I ended up here. Let's find back to the middle. It all started when I was late for work.
Please, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, the Miller House. We haven't come around here too much in this gameplay.
No.
Yes, this
You know,
poor.
this might actually be like if they made a movie or a TV show out of this, I would like actually watch it. But there's so many games that they're
Hmm.
adapting now that I don't think they'll all be successful. But this could be very interesting
I mean, there is good
because it's such
material.
an unexplored.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good material, and it's such we think that people have never seen like the what's it the new Napoleon film. Like I saw that a couple of weeks ago. It doesn't do anything that you haven't seen before.
And I must confess, it's the very first, well, not the very, but one of the very first times I have not watched a movie just because everyone, I trust or not, unanimously say it's not worth of the time. So,
It's not. It's literally not worth the time. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, in TV you'd have to know who done it, so the whole mystery would be spoiled. True, that's fair.
hmm,
But still, like I think from a historical perspective, like the showing, like the the what's the word the miniatures and showing the drawings, I think that could be something that people haven't really seen that much of before.
I mean, there are so many tense and very peculiar elements and characters in this game that you could play a Hitchcock game and show from the very beginning who's the murderer, and then play with the tension of we accusing an
Yeah,
innocent guy all the time. Ooh,
true. Although I wouldn't be able to handle the Piero death episode.
ooh, yeah, that would be hard. This the Red Wedding equivalent of that series.
Yeah. Oh, the red wedding was spoiled for me, so that I don't have a strong didn't have that strong of a reaction.
Really, they spoil it to you.
Yeah. I mean, in order to watch Game of Thrones at that point in Belgium, you'd have to have like a specific. It was before. No, it wasn't before, but it was like when streaming started to come here,
Mhm.
and it wasn't a big of a thing. People who had read the books or read stuff online were everywhere.
Mm.
Are we only eating with rich people this week? Good question.
Yeah, good point. I mean, I guess we are just going to the other side of the coin from the first time we came to the Tasling being grown
Mm,
up because we went to this poor family's lunchtime and we were eating their food that they didn't have.
true. Again, look at Casper. Look at it. Like he doesn't want to be there at all.
Can you imagine the kind of stories that he's going to tell to his parents when he comes back?
No, he's not gonna tell any story. He's just gonna be there. Oh, they didn't have a nice time.
Poor guy, just hugging his
What's
knees
the
in a
good of
corner
that?
in his house. I don't want to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to manage. Trees for you. It's always working on something. Just entertain. So, what is the menu of this guy? Custard pie, venison, and white bread. Venison, sir. Hmm. So you hunt. Can I say the first
You can
one,
come
please?
hunting with me. Wait, no.
Sorry, can I say I'm trying to find a murder? I have always wanted to say something like
Yeah,
this, please.
do it, do it, do
Yeah.
it. Kate
Wow.
says, "Don't go. It's super depressing. You can't even try to shoot to shoot him."
Okay, I see. I'm not the first one
But
to think about that. Yeah.
does he shoot you? I mean, in the middle of a murder trial, hey, do you want to go hunting with me?
Alone.
Have you seen the big rifle on the wall?
Yes, let's go with guns in the middle of nowhere with one of the suspects. What can go wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
also too, like, if
But
he is the murderer, for example, like, there's like it's a very stupid thing to uh to say. If he isn't, there's some point that later in the day where he's like, wait, I shouldn't have said that. Like, might have given the wrong impression. He keeps pointing the gun at you. Oh God.
well, I don't remember going hunting with him, but now I'm curious for the simple fact that Kate is saying that the whole scene is very odd, and odd in this game is high standards.
Mm. He can't bring the gun if he bring Casper. That's how it works.
Uh, yeah, even Andreas has limits. Yeah. Hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah. Lovely family time, huh?
Yeah, he's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bothering you. I don't like you. I'm convincing your boy to become an artist and a murder investigator.
Yeah, we need more artists.
Yeah. Who is going to find out who killed who if there is no artist in the world?
True. Who's gonna solve our murders?
Yeah, I must confess that was my continuous question the first time I played this. Then I just let myself go. But I mean, there is no one else in the whole continent to find out who killed a nobleman that this artist that is passing by is like.
I see. Kate has to go, but thank you so much
Oh
for
yeah,
joining and for basically playing the game with us.
yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, and yeah, see you next time. Have a nice weekend.
Nice weekend, Kate. Thank you so much as usual. Wow, I'm going to mix her revolutionary inputs.
So wait, what business is of yours? Else, yes, yeah. I don't think we should give him that much information.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't use the mouse here. Sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah, I didn't choose the option I wanted.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It didn't say this will be remembered, so I guess it's it's
Yeah,
fine.
true. That's relieving. Yeah.
Custard pie.
Well, concerning hard spots, especially.
This game is making me very hungry.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not even realistic design, but it really, gets you peckish.
Yeah, I think there even recently was a book on um, food in video games.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
I think so. Um, or was it something else? Oh yeah, Delicious Pixels: Food in Video Games
I love the
from
title.
2022
At least.
by Agata Waskiewicz. I'll put it in the chat here.
Oh yes, thanks.
But I guess it's it was it came out the same year as this one, so it wouldn't be in it.
You know, people speaking of frogs. And Do you do you have time, or you want to wrap up after this lovely lunchtime with the millman?
Uh, I don't know. Do you have an idea of how long it takes after this?
Um, roughly, it's because of our very messy gameplay, but I will say that maybe one more shot will be enough, maybe. But I
You
always
mean
think
one
that we
more
are
stream?
getting, yeah, exactly, one more streaming. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
No, I mean, I was thinking like if it's like 20 minutes or something, we can
oh,
continue, of course. But if it's like for another,
mm, yeah,
yeah,
I think we
two
could.
hours, then
Yeah, I am speaking from my personal memory database, which is not very trustable, but I think it could make it. Yeah, because we have to go for
yeah,
this
no,
and sorry,
oh, but that's good. Then we can uh wrap it up
just after the dessert.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, after dessert.
So it's a safe town. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Even if I had to tell this man that Kate told us that it's odd, I'm not going to go hunting. Much nicer. Yeah, next meal, sure. As if. Yeah. Now we are not hunting, but yeah, I guess we can
Um,
just wrap it up here and wait for like
yeah,
for next time to be the moment when we finally have a clue about who's the murderer.
yeah. I mean, I think we've made our choice.
Yeah.
Werner is the guy. He said some things he shouldn't have,
Yeah,
and yeah, that was his fatal mistake.
exactly. Never,
Um,
never say something that we don't like. That's the moral here.
true.
So thank you
Uh,
everyone for this. Thank you, chat, especially Kate, for your
yeah.
participation. Thank you, Alex, for
If
standing
you,
my grounds and my stupid jokes, and thank you for sharing to us your passion for the new Indiana Jones game.
oh, I forgot about it. Almost.
Sorry, I just find it funny.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is a conversation we'll have multiple times
Yeah,
the next year about the Indiana Jones game.
yeah, I can feel that this is just
Um,
episode 1. Yeah.
yeah, true.
So sorry.
All right. So yeah. By the way, I see that
Mhm.
our friend Adam is currently streaming the new Prince of Persia game, The Forgotten Crown. So
Yeah,
I'll put a raid in the chat. So that after this you can just go there because the game has just come out. Have it open on I just opened it on the tab and it has I see some interesting names. So you might be interested in that.
absolutely,
Otherwise, I think tomorrow,
exactly.
Kate, Miniti, and Julie. Oh, Max already has both streams on. That's great. Kate, Miniti, and Julie will continue Chance of Sonar
Mhm.
at I think 10 a.m. EST,
Exactly.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, and we'll finish Pentiment next Friday.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. We have to, even if it takes 5 hours, we have to. Like
This
we
time
said
is
it
the
now.
time. So
Yeah.
we'll do our best, and as until then, thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much, Max, for your incredible loyalty. So let people please enjoy Alam in the other place.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.